Sag, week commencing the 19th of July 2021. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool as a collective. Without you this doesn't work. You have to excuse the noise from the fan, it's very hot here in the UK. And I've got an issue with my neck and shoulders, believe it or not. So if I mince my words a bit, I'm sorry. Astro DJ, what's he got for us? So I'm getting Modern Romance. I don't think it's a song, I think that's the group. But I am getting a melody, so I will put in the comments for you and see what it says. Modern Romance. Maybe it's something not traditional. Some sort of modern relationship. It may or may not agree with the tarot cards. It might be a separate read. There you are in the first row. Could take a few days to take action there, so and it says you're impatient, so maybe you didn't want to wear that. Sagittarius. Breaking the shackles because you're impatient. So let's see, shall we? I believe it's that one, yes. Okay, so it's all about communication for everybody today, really. Proposals, gifts, good news arriving, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child perhaps, someone in uniform, but it's positive, and you're becoming very, very clear about what your choices are. Nothing's going to be easy if it's worth having, so we're talking a path of blood and tears, but it's coming clear now what your choice should be. You're being torn between two things. Now you're making a choice. The full moon on the 24th could be the time, but there is 2 full moons in Aquarius, the end of this month, the end of next month, so you may have to be patient. The 18th, living all past, state for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Lack of give and take, lack of reciprocity. We don't give to receive, but we don't keep giving when nothing comes back. So you're breaking those shackles. Anything you're bound to by contract, vows, or just because you worry about what other people will think is now over. You're not going to try and keep up with the Joneses. You don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I've always thought that's more your card than Capricorn's, but those born on the 15th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. There are enemies, but the enemy could be yourself. Enemies to overcome, swift communication, somebody coming in fast. Sulfur is important for some reason, and communications. Somebody's lit the touch paper. Love has left the building. Water sign leaving the area. Somebody is no longer accepted in the family, ostracised. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn cusper, a male. Could be a businessman, could be somebody that's moved on from one family already. He's turned his back on this situation. Could be a man in uniform, could be somebody of a darker complexion. He was once a good friend, no longer. and you're impatient. There may be a Leo and a Scorpio involved, and you've got lessons to learn from this. You will be put to trial, and you will come out stronger on the other side. So, addictions possibly, not necessarily, but you're breaking those shackles. You're not going to put up with this anymore. 6 years is mentioned. But the major arcanas are on your side. So just don't be impatient. Don't lose your temper. Learn from the lessons that it's given you. Arms very stiff, neck's very stiff, sorry. There could be an infatuation with an outsider. Somebody's definitely put you in a mode. No two ways about it. Lack of success, failure. Somebody's destroyed something. Wasps are destroyers, they're not here for any other reason. 6 to 7 years, comparing yourself to other people, that's not good. Feeling like you've not achieved enough. Reaping what you sow. If you sow negatively, it will be negative outcome. So, but remember that you have to stay positive. Your cup is half full, because what you're sowing now is what you'll reap in the future. So don't give up. Aquarius energy, what did I say about the full moon, 24th? You have to get out into society, look the world straight in the eye, join groups if you have to, heal those wounds. With the chaos comes hope, healing and freedom. Those born on the 17th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Take action now for a new beginning. Wherever you plant your seed, it will grow. You just have to nurture it. Would I say it? Green pastures. Pastures new. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Happiness, social gaiety, abundance. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. She's all 4 queens in one. She is the mother energy. She is all about abundance and the military. Then we have somebody born on the 12th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way, because she's saying yes when you really mean no and making a rod for your own back. You've got to put your boundaries in place, stop sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people, and stop playing the martyr or the victim to get what you want, and don't let others do that to you. It is time to walk away from the misery of the past. It's going to be a struggle, because that's a salmon going uphill, but you will get there and it will be better. But this enemy is still here, so I think the enemy is you. You will overcome it. There's no worries there. Walking away, 8 months. Yeah, there's an ending. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. You're getting over a grieving process about something. Something's over. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, is what they're saying. 10 weeks. And you're starting a new chapter in your life. A bolt from the blue. Take that fear and do it anyway. Take the risk and jump off the cliff and make your wings on the way down. A new chapter is about to begin in your life. Those born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. There is a Scorpio possibly involved in this, because we've got them twice. It's about the reproductive organs and shared resources. An ending, a death, a passing, but with it comes a new beginning. So coming out of your safe zone, your dark zone, to heal. You can't put it off forever. A transformation is about to take place. I was born on the 13th, living or past, date for your diary and address. massively important in a negative way. There is somebody in an unhealthy situation, either physically, mentally, emotionally or spiritually. You've got to be very careful what you put into your mouth, as in diet, medication, what comes out your mouth, as in words written or spoken. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, it's a negative situation. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past date, for your diary and address, massively important. Again, the Seven of Pentacles, it's not a race. Comparison is not your friend. Do not see your glass as half empty, because Spirit will take more from you. See it as half full. You are manifesting your own reality. Miracles can happen. Something or someone new may enter your life. It could be communications with and to do with siblings. It could be issues with the hands, arms, shoulders, medical issues. It could be people born on the 1st or the 28th. Whatever it is, it's positive. You're manifesting positively. A tower moment, a shock, something massive that rocks your world so that it can crumble and be built again. The phoenix rising from the ashes. Those born on the 16th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Again, the enemies are overcome. Those born 1959, plus or minus 12 February to February. A house move, no celebration, no a wedding that's delayed, something like that. Something wasn't built on firm foundations in the first place. No new beginnings, no rebirth in a situation. There may be the loss of a child or something wrong with your new beginning. If you've lost a child, I'm very sorry. Faith, religion, teaching, what you've always been brought up to believe. Teachers, study, upbringing. Friend or confidant that you can turn to. There's no love lost in a situation, that's you upside down. Somebody's brought disgrace to the door. Money will come from an unexpected quarter. There will be a reunion. But there is a female that mourns the loss of something or someone. You or someone else, a male, may be thinking very carefully about a written document. It is not the everyday piece of paper. It could be a message or an email, but it's an important one. It could be a will, it could be a contract, it could be anything to do with documents. Spirit is going to give you a leg up, a helping hand. Too many. You're building a new future for yourself, so put those bricks where you want to be, don't waste them elsewhere. You're not going backwards, you're not going round in circles, you're going around and up like a spiral staircase. So any steps backward are for you to learn a lesson. There is a soulmate energy here, somebody you are bonded to. Soulmates aren't always a love thing. Sometimes they're here to smack you in the face and wake you up. Divine masculine, there is definitely a man involved in this situation. Someone who is passionate, fiery, so it could be you. Sitting on the fence will get you nowhere. It's a codependent situation and it will stagnate if you don't make a move. There's a loyal heart here. You want to go the distance, but don't keep moving the finish line. You're only cheating yourself. There is a heavy burden lifted or a house move mentioned. The number 12 again is important. And so number 12 3 times, it's massively important. I don't know why. Person living or past it, for your diary or an address, massively important. It could be a karmic situation. It's the Queen of Swords. She is ready to cut people out of her life. She is very detached and clear thinking. This is a matter of revenge. In revenge and in love, a woman is more barbaric than a man. The name Fred could be important. It is time to be very careful and think what might manifest over anger, bitterness or revenge. What you have worked so hard for may collapse. Ex-wives could be important. Listen for the screech owl at night. The name Lil or Lilith is the ancient goddess of mystery. Something is being held in secret. Something lacks. Lilith appears as a dark part of our astrological chart. She is our shadow side, the dark face of the moon where mysteries and unexplained occurrences lie in wait. This card indicates a call to wildness, even subversion. It's the evocation of what may or may not be there. She can manifest as madness or self-realization. Lilith represents the refusal to submit, so it's not a good time to give in, even when the path seems a rough one. There may be a tendency to isolate and focus on feelings of revenge. The hallmark of Black Moon Lilith is muteness and aloneness. Lilith is a subdued power and complicated magnetism. Remains awake while the rest of the world sleeps. She is the dark thoughts that enter our consciousness just before we fall asleep. This is female rebellion. She can represent an angry mother, an enemy or an embittered woman, or even a stalker or a scorned woman. You have a feeling that you're waiting for something to happen, but you don't have the entire information, so the facts are being hidden or mysterious. Something stalks and you feel it, but Lilith is sharp. She knows, she senses, she processes what is there. Because Lilith feels slighted, she can represent a formidable foe or a dangerous enemy. Through Lilith we discover creativity and the beauty that can exist in the darkness, as long as we keep our own demons in check and under our rule. So there will be arousals, the magical elixir of sex, tantric sex, glamour, seduction, the other woman or man, an affair, bitchiness, the feminine force, an invisible force, complicated circumstances, stalking, the colour red and purple, shame, envy, guilt, rejection, feelings of being replaced, feelings of being slighted or overlooked, owls and bats, haunted trees, the cold of the night, demand of power, control, outsmarting the opposition, winning, what survives, what stays alive, creativity, the safety of the womb, an unplanned birth perhaps, controversial art or creative expression, pausing to rest before the next action, and balancing of karma. You must pay your debts before you start this new journey. Mystery, revolt, revenge, darkness, erotic obsessions, and the witch's wand of power. So, be on the alert. There is something karmic here happening, and people are playing the victim to make you knuckle under. So be very careful. Thanks for listening.